In a world where everything is streamed, why are people still buying physical media in 2025? Join me as I explore the surprising reasons why owning physical copies of movies and TV and vinyl, video games, whatever else, is more relevant than ever in 2025. So why is it important to have physical media in 2025? There are plenty of reasons. The best way that I can say this is for people who've, love physical media, or collectors who lived through the 90s, all of that. But first, let's start off with a little story. I've got a story about this copy of Halloween 2. Well, it's not actually this copy of Halloween 2. This is the one that I got to replace my old copy that I lost in a fire after my house burned down. So I guess you could ask yourself, why am I collecting physical media even after that horrific event? Well, Halloween 2 holds a special place in my heart because it's one of the first movies I can remember that I owned on physical media. I owned the Blu-ray copy of Halloween 2 from Scream Factory way back when. I got it on a cold, rainy day here in Southern California. It doesn't rain all that often, so I remember that day. And that's one of the first things that sticks out in my mind of the love affair with physical media. I saw this at well, not exactly this, but I saw it at Best Buy, and I knew I just had to have it. I combined it with a couple of other titles. Django Unchained was one of them on Blu-ray, and the love affair started from there. And it really is this thing with physical media that is a tangible thing. I can hold this in my hand, and I can open it up, and I can look at the box, and I can hold the slipcover and all of that, and I can look at the extras on the back of this, and I can open up the disc, and I can see the disc art, the 4K, the DVD of the television cut, the Blu-ray of the theatrical cut, all of that. I can see all of that with my hand. I can hold it. And that is one of the biggest reasons why physical media is still just as important as it ever was in 2025 in this age of streaming, where we don't actually own anything. We own licenses or game licenses or whatever. Holding it in your hand and squeezing it and feeling every inch of the copy of the movie or video game that you love, that is an extraordinary thing, and that is a reason why you should collect physical media in 2025, and why I continue to collect physical media in 2025, because just the idea that you can hold something in your hand. I have a Nintendo Switch 2. I can buy digital games out the ass on that thing, but the idea of holding a physical copy of a game is just something that you can't replicate with digital. You can't replicate it, and it's this primal thing that goes back to being a kid and getting a movie or a TV show or a video game or an album, a CD, whatever. It's this thing that connects to this nostalgic part of your brain that is it's just a great feeling, and it's one of the reasons why I collect. Like I was saying before, it's about ownership and control. I own these movies. You can buy something on Vudu or on wherever you get your digital copies, but at the end of the day, that license can get taken away from you. I've had a movie get taken away from me on iTunes. I owned Total Recall, and they took the license away and said, oh yeah, you paid $20 for this? Well, here's $5 in Apple credits or whatever. That is crap. You know what they can't do? They can't come and get my copy of Street Trash, the remake that just came out from Ryan Coogler, and Vinegar Syndrome. They can't take this away from me. There's no way that they can censor this. There's no way that they can come to my house and grab this unless the physical media police start coming to me. And there's no way they can take this wonderful physical edition away from me. You can't censor it. You can't change it if it's something that's not culturally appropriate any longer. You can't change that. You can't throw a trigger warning on this, even though I appreciate them doing that more than actually just censoring things. This copy of Street Trash will be mine and will remain the same until the disc physically dies, or I do. A lot of physical media collecting, I know, it's the art of collecting. You can look behind me and see all of these movies and box sets and stuff that look cool. It's the aesthetic of it. If you can look at this copy of Roadhouse, the Vinegar Syndrome Ultra, this is one of the 6 movies I saved for my old collection just before the fire. This is a beautiful release. This is a piece of art in my hands. And that's not you know, counting the art cards and stuff like that come with it, you get a booklet of essays with stuff like this. You get pictures. This is a talking piece. This is something that if people come into my office here and they ask about, oh, hey, what's that physical media collection you've got behind you there? They'll probably bring up this. They'll probably bring up some of the box sets that I have and just this beautiful release of Roadhouse that is a celebration of this movie. And I hope I'm not mangling the freaking plastic there. Good gosh, sometimes these slipcovers get way too tight on here. But still, it's a talking point. It's a piece of art. It's a part of a collection. You can have art on your walls. You can have posters on your walls. I don't have that right now. I have physical media behind me to decorate my office behind my view. If I'm ever on Zoom, people that I'm interviewing can see what's behind me. It's holding a piece of something like that. And then also it's just the vibrant community of physical media collectors. I don't think I've seen a community out there. There are plenty of bad apples in every community, but like, if you're looking at fandoms and stuff like that, there's tons of people who are horrible. In physical media, there's like 1 or 2 people that are horrible. And then, you know, there's people that are, you know, snobs or whatever. But outside of that, there's really great people that love collecting and love the hobby and love the people that do it. And I'm one of those people, I'd like to think, that I love collecting. I love the hobby of this. I love talking about physical media with people, with all of you out there. I love collecting it. I love talking to other collectors. How do you organize your collection? What editions do you buy? Do you get steelbooks? Do you not get steelbooks? Do you buy VHS? Do you buy Laserdisc? Do you buy media disc? Do you buy whatever? That's the great part about this, that can get all of these people that would normally never be interacting with one another together, to come together around this hobby of collecting physical media that is just so beautiful to see, and just the outpouring of support. This is just for me personally, after my collection was lost, the outpouring of support from people in the physical media space at home entertainment divisions of the studios, people online, random people I've never met in my entire life, offering Blu-rays and 4Ks and whatever else they can do to help. That is the beauty of this hobby. Through all of it is loving it and loving movies and having these editions and restorations and stuff like that, is the people behind it. If you go to a convention and you talk to the people at the Severin booth, at the Vinegar Syndrome booth, at the Shout Studios booth, the people there, they love the physical media collecting hobby. They love what they do. They love putting together editions like this from Arrow Video of The Thing, that is just one of the most beautifully crafted anythings I've ever seen. They love doing this. They love the extras. They love interviewing people. They love talking about movies. They love making movies in some cases. And so it's just kind of this whole thing that's an amalgamation of a great community. Finally, yes, the limited editions are cool. It is just something that is there. They are cool. You can look at everything that I've held up today in this video, and you can just look at these and go, those look badass on a shelf. They look cool. They have great artwork, all of that. It's just, you know, it's a superficial thing, and then you can say, like, there's collector value and everything and all of that. Oh, I'm never going to sell this. I'm never going to sell this. I'm never going to sell this, and I'm never going to sell this. But, you know, they're worth money at some point. For some people, that might be something out there that they would be interested in. I don't give a crap about the financial valuation of my collection. I give a crap about how my collection looks behind me. I give a crap about when I walk in here and I go, I just want to take a look at my collection. I just want to look at it. I'm going to take a look right now. A very close-up look, because I'm very close to it with my chair, but still, I'm going to take a look at it. I do that all the time. I look at my collection and I just gaze and I just say, wow, this isn't even like full power, and it looks great to me. So those reasons and many more are why I still buy physical media in 2025. Through a fire, through all of the turmoil of 2025 as a year, it's never been better to buy physical media, and it's never been better to join the community of physical media collectors out there. Why do you still buy physical media in 2025? Are there special reasons? Are there sentimental reasons? Are there nostalgic reasons? Let me know in the comments, because I love hearing about it. I love hearing from physical media collectors out there. And if you like this video and you want some collecting tips, because I had to use some of these tips myself to rebuild my collection, you can check out this video right here, and it'll tell you some of my best collecting tips out there.